You've heard that voice, that quiet whisper begging you to stop, begging you to accept less. That voice is not part of your purpose. It's fear in disguise, and today you strip it away. Stand up, rise up, walk out of the shadow of doubt. Become a savage. The world doesn't hand victories to the comfortable. It rewards the savage. The relentless, the disciplined, the ones who climb when no one sees them. They see your scuffs. They see your falls. They don't see the effort, the blood, the courage it takes to get back in the ring. They don't see your dark nights that become your defining daylight. You do. And that's why you show up. Stop whining. Stop complaining. Stop blaming others or circumstances. That's for the powerless. You are not powerless, you are power becoming. You've got two choices: stay broken or stay building. Stay broken and your story ends at your fear. Stay building and it becomes an anthem. Savage is someone who chooses action over excuses. Someone who says, I may be tired, but I'm not broken. Someone who decides that hardship isn't an exit. It's a forge. You don't wait for perfect conditions, you create them. Woke before the sun, grinded through sweat, silence, and scars. While they scroll social media, you're refining your focus. While they look for shortcuts, you earn your stripes with late nights and discipline. While they talk, you act. You don't need permission. You don't need applause. You need discipline. You need a savage heart. Every savage knows celebration waits at the edge of discomfort. Every savage understands that fear is just proof you're doing something real. Every savage is driven not by convenience, but by conviction. You say, they'll see. They'll see you on your worst days. They'll see you when blood mixes with sweat, when hope starts to burn, when humanity tried to hear your failures louder. They'll see you rise anyway. So bring the heat. Raise your standards. Train your discipline till it becomes your second breath. Feed your mind with resilience. Guard your energy from negativity. You don't let words steal your momentum. You don't let judgment drown your fire. You don't let trends define you. You define your terms. Savage means your word matches your world. Your habits match your hopes. Your actions match your ambitions. You will fail. It's inevitable. But failure is savage gold, an opportunity to get sharper, to get smarter, to get stronger. You don't run from failure. You pursue it. You fail enough times to find out that you can't be broken. And that's where champions are made. Every savage knows the sprint is long. They don't stop at milestones. They keep pushing. They don't pause at comfort. They charge into more. They don't dance on victory podiums. They keep moving. And as they keep going, they uncover the greatness wasn't in the destination. It was in every push, every plan, every bruise, and every breakthrough on the way there. But let me be crystal clear, savages don't walk alone. They build tribes, they inspire others, they lift the fallen. They don't climb over people, they lift people. They don't show off, they show how. They don't break by walking alone, they bond in legacy. Your savage heart doesn't just break records, it breaks chains. Chains of doubt, chains of fear, chains of can't. You walk by strength and you bring others with you. So here's your call: choose savage over safe. Choose hunger over excuses. Choose pain over comfort. Choose grind over glory. You are not a victim, you are a victor in disguise. You are not average. You are savage in the making. And when you become savage, you stop asking for permission. You stop looking for approval. You stop dreaming about success. You begin becoming success. Now stand, breathe, feel your heartbeat. That's your savage drum. The rhythm of charts defied, fences broken, expectations shattered. That's your war cry. I will not be passive. I will not be quiet. I refuse to settle. I will compete. I will conquer. Now take action. Show results. Be relentless. Be savage. When you look back, you'll realize the biggest fight was the one in your mind. And you won. Not by chance, not by luck, not by comfort, but by choice, by fight, by savage everyday decision. Now go be savage. The world won't know what hit it. You think that's all? No. What you're building isn't just a moment. It's momentum. Momentum that starts in your mind, but demands motion in your life. It's stepping into the pressure chamber and choosing to breathe deeper, push harder, stand taller. Every savage knows that momentum is a choice, an everyday decision to refuse excuses, even when your body begs for mercy. Look around. Everyone's looking for shortcuts, hacks, silver bullets. But savages, they eat the wood of resistance for breakfast. They craft their strength from the nails of discipline, the boards of routine, the hammer of consistency. They don't collapse when doors close. They build new ones. They don't waste tears. They spend sweat. They don't just dream of excellence. They demand it from every fiber, every cell, every moment. But let me tell you something, real transformation is lonely. It's cold, it's painful. And that's why so few make it. When your closest circle gasps at your growth. When your team shrinks because they can't match your fire. That's proof you're ascending. They're not stepping forward. They're stepping off your journey. Don't chase them back. Keep climbing. Keep raising your standard. Because every savage knows that growth sometimes means leaving comfort behind and walking alone at times. Yet you're never truly alone, because your commitment keeps you company. Your discipline is your tribe. Your manifestation of excellence surrounds you. And your own heartbeat is louder than any doubter's voice. When that inner rhythm sings, "I'm not stopping," suddenly you have all the companionship you need. Here's the savage commitment you must making. You will wake before the sunrise. You will prime your body and prime your mind. You will attack your craft, not sometimes, but always. You will treat your rest with respect, because rest is your comeback. You will hold your word like a warrior and measure your legacy by your delivery. You will treat pain as currency, because what hurts pays dividends. You will call failure not a setback, but the tuition you pay on the road to mastery. You will welcome criticism as an opportunity to strengthen your vision. You will fight complacency like a predator and defend your purpose like a fortress. You will train until your weakness becomes muscle memory. You will keep climbing until you stand in the storm and own it. These aren't suggestions. They're the protocol of the savage. And each day you follow them, you're not just surviving. You're building a life that silences doubt, overwhelms opposition, and elevates greatness. Everything else is noise. Now, let's dig deeper. Becoming savage is also about serving with power. It's not just for your glory. It's so others can rise from your example. It's about stretching your hand back to lift those who think they can't. Let your savage journey be their wake-up call. Let your achievement be their map. Let your excellence light the trail and prove that inside them lies the same hunger, the same fire, the same savage potential. So don't hoard your grit. Distribute it. Don't lock your lessons in a private diary. Share them. Don't build a legacy of solitude. Invite others in. That's how you multiply savage impact. Your journey becomes their proof that yes, they can. And yes, they will. Now the real test, sabotage, will come. Self-doubt will whisper your secrets. Stress will amplify every weakness. Disappointments will become daily guests. But savages smile when the world tilts. They lean into the conflict. They don't just resist adversity. They weaponize it. Each challenge becomes validation of their path. Each crisis becomes an epic of strength. Each struggle becomes a verse in their anthem. And here's a savage truthing. You don't wait for the fear to leave. You wait for your power to arrive. You don't walk when you feel strong. You build strength by walking through weakness. You don't become savage because life gets easier. You become savage because you refuse to stop because life got hard. Let this be your final decreeing. I am savage in thought, savage in deed, savage in heart. Say it with your spine, say it with your scars, say it with your name. Because what you name, you own. What you own, you no longer need to chase. What you claim, you become. Now whet your mind, sharpen your habits, sear your intention, burn your excuses, build your standards, raise your expectations, elevate your friends, lift the fallen, inspire the crowd. Make your mission so big your comfort can't contain it. Make your vision so vivid your weaknesses wither in its glow. Make your courage so constant it becomes your signature. Every savage knows the battles are daily, ours too. But you've decided to fight anyway. Not because we like the noise, but because we crave the victory. Not because it's glamorous, but because it's meaningful. Not because it's easy, but because it's required. Not because we want to be noticed, but because we want to leave an impression that lasts longer than our life. So here's what you do next to 1. Write down your mission on a card. Keep it on your mirror. Refuse to start the day without reading it. 2. Carve out time. Before apps, before snacks, to train your craft, even 15 minutes daily compounds. 3. Declare your savage plan publicly. Tell one person so your integrity is on the line. 4. Track your progress daily. If you hesitate, ask, did I show up today? 5. When the answer is no, admit it honestly and show up tomorrow like a savage does. No pity, no excused reset. 6. When the answer is yes, celebrate progress. Smiles aren't weakness, they're confirmation. 7. Build your savage tribe, encourage them. Be raw with them. Hold each other accountable. 8. At the end of each week, review your discipline vevs, your excuses. Make savage adjustments. 9. Take mid-course corrections. Recalibrate your strategy, but never recalibrate your commitment. 10. And when you lose, you lean in, you log the lessons, you extract leverage. You face the next day stronger, smarter, sharper. This path isn't optional. It's essential if you want to transform. If you want homage, don't borrow it. Earn it. If you want excellence, don't watch it. Live it. If you want freedom, don't wish it. Forget. And when you're done, you'll be more than savage. You'll be unstoppable, undeniable, unforgettable. You'll be the reason others refuse to give up, the standard they chase. And one day they'll ask, how'd you do it? You'll say 2 words, become savage. Now rise. Now fight. Now own. Now live that savage story. Not tomorrow. Now.